Joining me now live is attorney Ron Fischetti, who's known for representing a New York congressman back in the 1970s and also for defending one of the police officers involved in the torture case of Haitian immigrant Abner Louima. Ron, how would you defend Scooter Libby?
Well, you have to defend him very carefully. In a case like this, you're basically dealing with perjury. And I think the defense is going to be, if he goes to trial, just failure of recollection. So busy doing things that he has to do for the president and for the world that how could he remember conversations like this? Just a mistake in the grand jury and to the FBI agents. That's generally what you do in a perjury case.
How much tougher does it make it with all these elements? Now you've got the White House involved. You know they're going to be watching every move.
Yes, it's going to be very, very difficult. The whole world's going to be watching this case, and one of the problems is going to be to pick an impartial jury. Very difficult in a high-profile case to pick a jury that's going to just judge the case on the facts. So it's going to be difficult. How
long is it going to take to seat that jury? I would imagine that's going to be a long time. You know, just like in the Monica Lewinsky, even in the grand jury, everybody was watching every move. In this case, especially if it goes to a public trial, to ask folks who have not heard about it, that's the question, right?
Well, it's not a question who hasn't heard about it. It's who can be fair. I mean, it's basically like the Martha Stewart case with perjury. You'll have questionnaires. The judge will examine each juror individually to make sure, no matter what they heard, they can put their opinions aside and just judge the case on the facts.
What do you say to your client, who's in his best interest, obviously, in this case, he's saying he's innocent, to ride it out? And then I'm sure there are folks at the White House, either privately or even publicly, probably saying, make a plea deal.
Well, he can make a plea deal even without cooperating. I mean, the papers say he's facing 30 years, but he's facing much less than that.
What could he face, Ron? What do you think?
Well, under the guidelines now, probably about 3.5 years.
So what would you say then, if you're advising him? What do you say?
If he's innocent, he goes to trial. There's nothing else you can do if he's innocent. He goes to trial, and he takes his chances with the jury. That's all he can do. He calls character witnesses. He testifies himself. In a perjury case, you must put your client on the stand to testify, look, I said those things, but I wasn't intentionally lying. I just had a failure of recollection.
Let's talk honestly. How much pressure do you think he's going to feel from the White House, even privately? How much guidance are they going to be giving him off the record?
Well, if they're going to be giving him guidance, it's going to be off the record. I mean, right now he's toxic. Nobody's going to go near Scooter Libby until this case is over.
Yeah, they're going to say Scooter who, right, for the next year or so.
Exactly right.
All right, Ron, thank you very much for your insight. We appreciate it.